canlyniad siomedig enw wnaethon, ond sy'n ni wedi setlo'n pedwerydd yn y lig ar diwedd y tymor fysa?
Fysa. Dwi'n honest ddim yn gallu ddechrau. Tath fach yn deud yna'n lle fysa ni, lle o pawb y disgwyl ni orffan. Fy ni deep down chwaraewyr a cefnogwyr yn gwybod yndan da ni digon da i gael y top 6 neu gael seithfed safle neu i gael y play-off, ond na, mae wedi bod yn season hir lle dan di cymryd bob gêm ar y tro a di gwneud 100% bob gêm, even pan oedden ni colli lawr yn Bari 4-0, dan ni dal wedi wneud 100% a mond hynna fyd yn wneud i'r clwb. Ond ynddi mae'n bach yn teimlo dryfawd di colli gêm achos diwedd y gêm achos mor deflated yn gwybod, wel dim gwybod, di clywed yr ogia'n deud o ma' Newtown yn 3-0 fyny. A wedyn nes i tynnu shimpad off, wedyn clywed y supporters, wel y Mexicans yn y gornel yn the nut yn gyda'n penalty Bari. So oedden ni jyst yn croesi bysa na oedd Bari mynd i sgorio. Felly dwi'n meddwl arna lot yna ni champagne efo i gêm o gradyn ar ôl sgorio hwnna heno.
Dwi'n bod fi'n clywed chdi fanna ar ôl y cyfod yma, nes dim ots ydi. Ie, yna dipyn o ddathliad ar diwedd y gêm yn dweud. O'n i'n gweld bod Bari wedi sgorio, ond dathoch chi clywed y newyddion reit sydyn, do?
Do, fatha chi'n dweud, sa'ch di meddwl na ni oedd i sgorio gol efo faint o twrol yn ymwneud, felly na, oedd yn just yn massive weight off shoulders wnaethon nhw'n dweud, achos oedden ni'n meddwl, dyn ni wedi gorffan yn y 5 safle a gorfod chwarae nhw eto mewn few weeks. Felly, na, ma'r ogiau'n buzzy am, da ni wedi profi lot o bobl yn wrong tymor yma. Ond...
Sean, frustrating evening on the pitch for us, going down by a goal to Bala. Initial thoughts about the match?
I just said off camera there, Paul. It was the weirdest feeling, I think, at the full-time whistle. We've started making our way over to the fans, and news has filtered through. I think that Barry got a last-minute penalty. You know, we're in by the skin of our teeth, but I'm not gonna. What's the word I'm looking for? I'll rephrase. I thought my players were outstanding. We certainly reacted to the messages at half-time. There was just a little bit with their shape when they lost the ball, and it was just basically what we were doing with the ball. We just need to be a little bit better. We haven't started the game well. That's been addressed at half-time. But to be fair, that was probably the only negative. However, if you're coming to Bala, and you know obviously the other three teams in the playoffs, if you start games slow, you'll get left behind. And thankfully, the boys shown incredible character to go to the end. And for 94 minutes, we've pushed Bala. And I think by the end, they were dead on their feet. But it's credit to Bala at the end of the day, because they've fought hard for a hard fought 1-0 win. And yeah, like I said, it's credit to them.
Before the match, I know it's disappointing. It's quite odd, really, because we lost the match, but we finished fourth.
Yeah.
So it's been a good night around, isn't it?
Yeah, it has. It'll probably sink in when you know, when I travel back with the wife. But yeah, I mean, you know, wish Colin and Fish all the best. You know, in the playoffs. And then, like I said, I was making my way over. Lisa was behind the dugout and she was trying to shout to me that Barry had a last-minute penalty, but obviously I didn't hear her. Then all of a sudden, it's gone off like in that corner, and I sort of hung back a little bit. You know, I wanted the players to enjoy that because, you know, yet again, the Covey Army have been, you know, absolutely fantastic. They turned out in the numbers again. I'm not quite sure how many were here, but they've created a brilliant atmosphere. And yeah, we're, as it stands after the league standings, you know, we're the fourth best team now in the JD Welsh Premier League, and you know, considering it's our first season, it's a fantastic return. But the work starts now, to be quite honest, and yeah, we'll be ready to go now in training, because we can't afford to stop now.
Right, your initial thoughts. We know that we're playing Cardiff Met in the playoff at the Oval. What do you expect from that match?
A really tough game, a well-drilled, organised side. They've got some very, very good players, you know, that are operating there. You know, I think Adam Roscoe coming back from injury is a big plus for them. The likes of Elliot Evans, you know, I think it's Charlie Baker, Will Evans is very, very good for them. And then obviously, Eminem Lewis, Waldridge, the captain. They've got good players overall. Fantastic manager, good management team. And they'll be organised and they'll be well drilled. The problem with Cardiff Met is they're looking at it as third time lucky because they got to the final, I think, against them down the road. I was going to mention the name.
Yeah, we can't mention
it, but they got to the final against them down the road. Then they got to the final against Druids. They're going to want to get to another final, so they've got some wrongs to put right. We're in for a hellish tough game, but the lads were hurting after last week against TNS because of the amount of effort that we put in. We put an enormous amount of effort in tonight, and like I said, it's just like you said there, Paul. It's a bit of a weird feeling because the lads are quite upbeat in there. A few at the end. I think Nathan was down. I think Leo was down because we simply couldn't have give anything more than what we did to try and get back in the game. But obviously, Barry done us that favour. I might slip Gav a message tonight. I know Hughesy will be probably bitterly disappointed, without the home advantage. However, anyone can beat anyone out of these 4 teams. Bala go to Newtown, that promises to be an excellent match, and we're at home to Cardiff Met. We're going to have hopefully over 1,000 covies behind us. A few of the students might come up and make a day of it, and yeah, we're not looking to the final, we're not looking to Europe, we're looking to Cardiff Met now, a week on Saturday, I believe.
Okay, we are going to finish with the Welsh question, but not the usual one. This time I want to, I'll put it in Welsh. Sgen ti nigas i'r cofiami ar ôl hynno, Sean?
Ar ôl hynno, dwi'n meddwl bod y cefnogwyr yn bendigedig, is it dresio wisg? Fancy dress?
Yeah, fancy dress.
Fancy dress, yeah, and a fancy dress and Mexicans, but bendigedig. Sorry, I'm a result, but no, they've been unbelievable. I was really looking forward, to to the night itself. Sadly, just fell short on the result, but it was an enormous amount of effort, from the players. We did everything we could to get back in it. We went to a 2 up top. We threw Gaza forward the last 5 minutes of the game. Susceptible to a counter attack, but we threw absolutely everything at Bala. It wasn't to be, in front of the Scorio cameras, unfortunately, and in front of a massive following. But we'll carry on. We'll dissect this game. We'll go over it like we do, and we'll prepare even more meticulously, for these games. Now, I'm not saying that we didn't for Bala, for TNS, etc. The league campaign, but every fine detail. We're not going to leave any stone unturned. We really want to put on a show, for the fans. With the home support, I'm sure it'll give the lads a buzz, and everyone's going to be vying for the starting 11 shirts, at the end of the day. So I think luckily, everyone's pulled through. Jamie Crowther might be back in contention by then. He's got another week now where he can rest. He's off the crutches. Nick Bold is another week, so a number 2 keeper could be back as well. So we're in a good place. Like I said, we'll be a little bit disappointed with the result, and players now hopefully might talk about it in the bar, and we'll enjoy the weekend now. We'll rest up, we'll get our feet up, and then we'll certainly for the management we'll start preparing tomorrow, maybe Sunday for the playoff game.
Brilliant. Diolch, Sean, and congrats on finishing 4th in the league.
Diolch yn fawr. Thank you, Paul.
Diolch. Rhys, da ni di newid lleoliad dwi'n do. Ti'n dweud beth
ydw? Fi'n bach fol, dwi'n meddwl dwi'n gael siaw, fi'n barod, da ni'n mynd disgwyl, ond ti'n meddwl rwy'n lycha o bwcad o dŵr yn fi.
So oedd y newyddion, nath oedd trwad yn ei sydyn bod y Bari di sgorio. Be mae'n feddwl yn y pwb oedd y drysyn nhw'n gret ar ôl y gem?
Oedd y drysyn nhw'n gret oedd yn y ddau logad ei fod, ddylsyn ni dathlu ar ôl colli 1-0, ond da ni wedi gorffan yn pedwyr safle o 1 gol, felly mae'n dangos faint o bwysig ydi sgorio gols.
A penalties.
A penalties, mae pobl yn dweud, mond penalties yn sgorio, ond diwedd y dydd, dwi'n methu mynd tymor yma, ac ella un o'r goliau yna sydd yn un i gael y pedwyr safle.
Goli Bala heddiw, Keegan, oedd y chwarae ni o blaen dweud. Oedd o'n ffoi gyda ni i trefnu pwysan yma o corners ac o centres, cos o'n i gweld bod ni yn rhaid pili i fewn, reit sychad i fewn i'r 6 yard area.
Wel, oedd, da ni gyd yn abod Keegan, Tom yn goli da, ond dim byd personol iddo fo, achos bob gêm da ni'n trio ni corner gynta neu free kick gynta ni just loadio dim keep ond 6 yard area a just trio gael rhyw fath o cyffyrddiad ar y bel ond na chwarae teg ond ymwneud gath o game bach decent yna mynd i cadw clean sheet a mynd i ddangos obviously beth mae'n gallu neud felly oedd o'n heiddi Caramau chwarae i Bala yn y play-offs o'n.
Ac yn gol ni, a Trampo, dipyn o sef, teg os i diwedd na cadw ni fewn yn y gem yn do?
Do, eto, o'n i dweud fyna y goal difference o sgorio goals, ond os fysa'r ambod i gadael ni'n hynna fewn, neu pan mae'n mynd i chwarae yma cyn y split, y saves nath ei cadw ni fewn yn y gem 1-0 first half yn y gem yna, 3-4 allan 5 saves. Dwi'n byd sydd ato fo, ond y reactions o'n just yn superb. Mae'n meddwl bod yn ffantastig i wneud tymor yma, felly gobeithio fe jyst o Caramau ffom a fewn i'r play-off yn.
A gair sydyn am y cofio am i oedd nhw'n ffantastig yn ydych?
Swn nhw'n mynd i cofio am i y Mexico am i oedd yn eri, oedd nhw'n ffantastig. Just clywed draws yr wythnos, especially Alex Philp, kidsman ni, Tommy a Bosman, yn dweud Dwi'n rhaid i gweld gymaint o'r Amazon mewn wsos fydd o.
O'n wedi gwerthu allan.
No, cofis i gyd di prynu bob math o bethau Mexican o'n gallu. Ond, da ni bach o siomedig oedd ni'n methu ni canlyniad iddyn nhw heno. Ond dwi'n siŵr sa pawb wedi cymryd gorffan 4 safle, jyst gael dathlu fel o, atho ni'n diwedd i ddeu lle oedden ni blwyddyn yn ôl. Chwarae'n yn ceia fatha, dim disrespect, ond Llandudno Junction i ffwrdd y tîm a felly. Mae'n jyst dangos faint o bell mae clwbiau pêl-droed yn gallu mynd mewn blwyddyn.
Gret, Ethan. Diolch, diolch cyfyd yr amser, yn ganol y glaw yma de. Ti am gael trydydd cawod o'n?
Dwi'n meddwl yn rhaid i fi beth. Os am toen yn ôl i change room fan, felly. Na, da ni'n deud fyna, da ni'n gwerthfawrogi pawb sy'n dod i gefnogi ni. Mae yna lot yn trefeilio yn niferoedd nhw bob un gêm, felly dwi'n mynd dweud mae'r perfformiad a canlyniad yna iddyn nhw, ond mae gael y 4 safle yna i'r supporters i gyd a jyst gobeithio wnaethon nhw troi fyny yn y niferoedd, which dwi'n gwybod wnaethon nhw i'r gêm erbyn Met Gaerdydd.
Gret, diolch.
Diolch yn fawr, Paul.